I can see the future.
Hey, I'm in the future. It's like 1:30 here.
Yeah, you are totally way in the future.
I'm in the future. Fuck you guys.
Grumpy, do you have a hoverboard? There are other hoverboards yet?
No, not yet.
God
They lied
damn
to
it,
us, man.
2015 already.
Fuck. I was really hoping you would say yes.
Look, listen, no flying cars, no hoverboards, no clothes that auto dry you and auto fit to you, no self-tying shoes. What's up? What's up, Hollywood? Why did you betray us like this?
Back to the future.
Hollywood would never lie
Fuck.
to us. And so, who's got a topic?
Yes, topics.
I just show up and talk about stuff. You guys are supposed to be the ones who come up with the topics.
Oh, goddamn. All right, I got
I'm
something.
just here to be the smarmy asshole that just goes like, I know everything. All of you are dumb.
So, it is getting closer to the new Star Wars Battlefront coming out.
Ooh, good topic. Good topic.
They have this. Well, let me link the page in the chat. But
Word.
they are We've heard almost nothing about Star Wars Battlefront since EA announced its resurrection in 2013, beyond a brief teaser, which was extremely brief. I think it was only like 15 to 20 seconds or something like that.
Biggest tease ever.
It was, I mean, it was great. You know, you had the person running through the snow, and then all of a sudden you saw the AT-AT. So they're going to, you know, for a Star Wars nerd, it's a huge deal. That's about to change as Electronic Arts will finally unveil the game to the public at the Star Wars Celebration taking place next month in Anaheim, California. So, who's going to be excited to see Battlefront come back to consoles and hopefully PC?
Fucking yes, absolutely. No, I played those games back when... I can remember my first PC. I had the original Battlefront on that, so I'm really pleased to see it coming back. And I think DICE is a good call for it. They make big games, big multiplayer stuff, which is what you want for the old Battlefront. There was a bunch of stuff leaked, supposedly. I don't know if any of it got confirmed. I'm trying to find the leak. And sort of information that's coming out on it, what they're planning on doing. Sort of apparently a lot of the, in the second game, when you could, if you got off enough points, you could spawn in as one of the sort of hero characters and things like that. I think that's going to be making a return, and apparently there's going to be maps where you can go from space battles all the way down onto the planet where there's a ground war going on. So they're aiming pretty big for it. If that is true, it's going to be fun. I hope. Please don't fuck this up, EA. Please don't fuck this up.
I know it's got that ever foreboding EA symbol right there on the webpage, and that's got to make a lot of people nervous.
Yeah.
Well, guys, don't worry. Battlefield 4 launched perfect.
Crashed the desktop. Yep. I was playing Battlefield 4 when it launched. I think I was one of the only people who didn't have any problems with it. I'm like, everyone else is talking about this game doesn't work. It's like, really? I'm having a good time here.
I can't even play it, so I can only be so excited for it right now. That seems to be the case with a lot of things that are coming out, but
Well,
I can't play No Man's Sky, but I'm fucking excited about that.
I won't install Origin. Fuck that piece of garbage. I have enough fucking shit between Steam and good old games. I don't need Origin on my computer too.
Well, I have Origin on my computer, and I have it on my computer because of Alice Madness Returns.
Game?
Yeah, I had to. Sorry. Don't judge me. I'll kill you.
I'm judging
I've
you.
got Origin.
I'm judging you.
I've got Origin.
I'm
I don't
judging
mind.
you.
It's honestly, it's
Oh
okay.
my god, I said I'm gonna
not
kill
bad
you,
as
now
either.
the police are gonna show up. Oh my god!
It's okay. It's the Canadian police. They'll show up on horseback. It'll take them a while.
Yeah, it's gonna take forever. You got time, Fioli.
Your joke, not mine.
Plenty of time. But
Excuse me.
And somebody's dying.
The joke killed the Theo.
if this
Theo is
doesn't
killed.
get her viewers, I don't know what will.
But yeah,
I'll
basically,
be old
I'm.
and gray before they show up.
Basically, I'm just staring at the EA logo and just going, yeah, I know what you did to BioWare. Yeah, I know what you did to Westwood. Yeah, I'll pass.
Ooh, that's a good one from Red Mage there as well about Elite Dangerous. Did you guys hear about that? There's something went wrong with the AI. I think they added capital ships into the game or something, and it was floating around one of the stations, and because of some sort of, I think it's a bug where basically the two of them accidentally started shooting at each other, so they both registered each other as enemies. So basically a space station and the capital ship got into a fight, which was never supposed to happen, but the developers basically just gone, yeah, okay, this is canon now. Yeah, that thing shot at that thing. Now there's a big community event.
That sounds like Center City,
Oh god, that's
Philadelphia.
great. That's great when the developers start making game bugs into canon. That's just wonderful.
It's a good way of doing it, actually.
That-
It was
that's
only a
pretty much
minor
how they
bug.
handle- Yeah, that's pretty much how they handle that kind of stuff too. Like they noticed that one of their space stations was floating through space, so they just stuck an engine on it, and now every single time they update the server, they just move the station from one point in space to another, and just go like, "Look, it moved."
Toby Tiger asked a question in chat saying, "What's your opinion on the whole Elite Dangerous versus Star Citizen?
Two different games.
Why?"
Yeah.
Because Elite Dangerous is more, again, like that what
Space
Grumpy
truckers.
mentioned of being space truckers. It's more the visual fidelity aspect. It's like it's got 400 billion solar systems, whereas Star Citizen is focused around about 100 solar systems. They're two different games with two different objectives. Star Citizen will be more action oriented, whereas Elite Dangerous is more about just the awe of space.
Star Citizen looks a bit more ambitious as well. Whether or not they manage to pull off everything that they're talking about, like they've got that whole sort of third-person combat thing when you're actually off the ship and fighting and stuff.
Yeah, even
And,
at first, yeah, I agree with that.
One's more ambitious, but I don't know whether it's going to work. Whereas Elite Dangerous knows what it wants to do and appears to be doing it, and people like it. So fuck, I like it. I think it looks great.
It's just two different games, and if Star
Yeah.
Citizen works well, it's not going to kill Elite Dangerous because, well, the people who play Elite Dangerous like the space trucker aspect of Elite Dangerous. They're not going to find that in Star Citizen. It's a much smaller universe, and it's supposed to be.
I
Fair
don't know,
enough.
Red Mage. I quite like the idea of having a bit of FPS in my space sim. I want to go onto someone's spaceship and then shoot them and take their spaceship. That could be
Yeah,
fun.
That could be
does
a lot of
sound
fun.
Yeah, like
Star
that.
Citizen, go home, you're drunk.
Fuck, that was Star Wars Battlefront. I mean, that was half the fun of Star Wars Battlefront 2, was jumping on a
Oh,
ship,
God,
boarding the enemy ship, and then running into the engineering bay and throwing grenades at it. That was fucking hilarious.
Hey, Imperials, I'm in your ship, breaking your engines.
And the AI would just like wander about like, where'd he go? Where'd my engines go?
And then the capital ship exploded.
And you
was
would
a
fly
good-
off in the middle of a droid ship going like, wait, how did I fit inside of a droid ship? How does this work?
You know, I really hoped that one of these space games that comes out, I hope that somebody makes a Transformers mod for them. Because I just want to fly around in space and you'd fly around in space and go to planet, and I would love to come across a fucking Transformer in the middle of fucking space. It would just make my life complete.
That's
Just a truck floating across.
if
Optimus
you want
Prime?
to
What the
talk
fuck
about
are you doing here?
if you want to talk about space games and mods, the Homeworld Remastered that came out, there are mods that are already completely overhauling it into different games, like the Stargate universe and the Star Wars universe. So if you want to talk about space games and mods, Homeworld's what you want to look at right now.
I don't know if Homeworld will work
No,
on my
They
tablet.
done,
I think
No.
Homeworld is another one of those games that's gonna explode this tablet. I mean, my tablet's puttering right now, and all I'm doing is broadcasting the four of us talking.
thing is, it comes with the copies of the first two games, the original versions of the first two games. You could play those, but you could not play the remastered version. No fucking way. It would
Oh.
kill your computer.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't want to play the old version. I want to play the new version. You know.
Your computer would look at spectacle lighting and would just go like,
Yeah, Toby Tiger knows what's up. Optimus Prime in truck mode, just floating through space.
It'd be great.
That
I would
is
love that.
baller. Oh
Just
my
robots.
god.
Just strap jet engines on the side of his cab so he can be like going where no man has gone before. Just rip off every piece of sci-fi you can in one go.
Such
why
a good way to
not?
get a lawsuit really fast.
Exactly. But it would be the perfect way to end your game. It's just like, hey, guess what? We had Optimus Prime quoting Star Trek.
Fuck it, lawsuits. We don't care. We're quitting anyway.
You know, we're done.
That's how you go out in style, man.
Yeah.
Here's a topic. I was watching Cranky's show last night, and on his show he talked about this mod that got put into Skyrim, and it was about this brother, and his brother had died, and the last place he had been in Skyrim, the brother that was still alive would go and just stand in the area where his brother was last in his save file. And he made like a little memorial or something, or
I heard
or
about
no,
this, yeah.
No, he didn't. But other people started to in their games on the PC or something like that. And then someone made an official mod of a shrine and a memorial where you could go to at that very same spot, and now everyone can download this mod and go and pay their respects. What do you guys think about like that kind of stuff? Like
That's the
Not
kind
the
of
first
stuff.
time.
That's the kind of stuff that puts a tear to my eye.
Like,
and
I have goosebumps right now.
It
just
warms
explaining
my
it.
heart because it's
Oh,
like
apparently I'm a psychopath and I don't, but
it's just
You and me both,
Just-
Grumpy.
to see the gaming community come together like that and do that for one of their own. You know,
Yeah.
to honor the passing of one of their fellow gamer brethren's, relatives. It's just, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It's geeky, but it's also, I mean, I get the sentiment. You know, I mean, making a mod for a game like Skyrim isn't too particularly difficult, but you know, enough people got behind the idea and it became popular, and it's just, you know, that's, and then as Feely said, it became an official mod. So it's just. I love seeing stuff like that. It renews my faith in the gaming community. When I leave games like Grand Theft Auto after having my sexuality challenge and the size of my groin challenged, and I read stuff like that online, it reestablishes
you
my
missed
faith
you missed
in
the
games.
integral part of that whole thing though. You're having all that challenged by 15-year-old boys.
Oh yeah, that's
Small
well,
but crucial detail.
Listen, I'll tell you this much, okay? The worst it ever was, not to go off on a tangent, the worst it ever was, it was a female that was talking to me. So
Oh man.
Trash talkers.
Yeah.
The
It's not
joys
the
of
first
online
time-
interactions.
It's not the first time this sort of shrine worship stuff has happened. Like when people pass away in World of Warcraft guilds, it's not too uncommon to see people gather about in certain areas and pay respect to the dead. It's fairly normal for certain gaming communities to do that. It's good.
Yeah,
Don't
in
get me
an
wrong,
MMO, yes.
It's
Especially
good.
in MMO like World of Warcraft, where there's a lot of people
Yeah, but
playing. But in Skyrim, that's a totally solitary game. It's
Yeah,
not
but
your average game where there's a lot of people running around. It's just you and the fucking world around you, you know?
Yeah, but I'm just saying that it's not totally unprecedented. This sort of stuff has happened many times before. I mean, it's not like I'm saying that it's bad. It's just I don't really feel anything because I didn't know the guy. He's dead, and paying my respects to him in a video game just feels kind of cheap. It's like I downloaded a mod. I paid my respects. Really? I didn't know the guy. Let him just fucking rest. He's dead. It sucks, but that's life.
Wow, way to just, take the magic out of it. You know what? No, you shut up and you just be a ferret, okay? You shut up. You shut up your ferret face right now.
Fucking Sir
Quiet.
Buzz Killington up in here.
God.
Now then, who would like to hear an excellent story about a bridge?
But Grumpy, I must tell the people the truth. Life has no meaning.
They don't care. The more you shout, the more they don't listen.
Ferret is just wrong.
It's just wrong.
No, Red Mage. That's just Brovo. It's just him.
Yeah.
You can't take Brovo seriously. He's